Welcome to Ryan Field on the campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's loose. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's right. Gets open down the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense in the hurry up.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Northwestern will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
On the move, it's Henderson. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Got the quick pass. Finds a crease at the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped him.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The give from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Northwestern right back to the line. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking downfield, it's right. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something?
Ball is free. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down in bounds. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he intercepts it. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back, 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. We've got this third down play to open the quarter. Dropping back, it's right. Finds a man on the right. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Northwestern! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Howard. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolled. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
He leaves it with his back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Trying to barge in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. A timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ohio State 21, Northwestern 7.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Take this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
Number 99 in punt formation to kick it away.
He gets a block. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for a man. It's right. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Makes a move. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Henderson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll open the second half on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll throw one to his right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run this play from the pistol. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He's got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. The give to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Howard. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They're going to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged on the outside, it's Tate. And the Buckeyes will try to move the chains on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
38, Northwestern, 7.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels. And
hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Powers forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Howard. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw.
Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
So will the beat... Or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they...
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a first down play.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Pocket starts to collapse. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Brown wants to pass, feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Return runs out of bounds.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Cricket.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Grab near the marker. It's Morales. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Trying to find his man on first down. He finds his man. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Back to the air one more time. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gordon. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Avoids pressure. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. First down here for the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback checking off. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
He's got it down the left. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He's got him this time. And that is how we will wrap this one up. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect.